Searching PsycInfo is easy so long as you know how to take advantage of its many amazing features, which includes a thesaurus, suggested subject terms, its explode feature, as well as the facets that will help you to narrow the number of results that you've retrieved. The first thing you need to do is identify what it is you're looking to achieve. For this example, we're looking for materials or academic literature about how ableism manifests or is experienced in higher education. The type of literature you'll find in this database includes peer-reviewed journal articles, theses and dissertations, and references to books and book chapters. The next step is to identify the key concepts in your question. In this example, we have ableism and higher education. Here I'm identifying the key terms and their synonyms that I might want to search. This is the introductory page for PsycInfo, and you'll notice that it's quite busy with a lot of options for you to choose from. Don't worry about selecting search options at this stage. There are facets on the results page that will allow you to narrow down the results. When searching subject-specific databases like PsycInfo, it's really important that you search one concept at a time. This allows you to take advantage of the built-in thesaurus within the database. You'll notice that the Suggest Subject Terms box is clicked by default. This means that when I search my first concept, which is ableism, the database is looking for that term within the thesaurus. When you get a message like this is telling you that the database has another term that it prefers. So instead of using ableism, the database is asking us to use disability discrimination. You always want to read the scope note associated with a term to make sure that it's appropriate and fits your definition of what you're looking for. In this instance, in looking at the scope note, I can see that the definition does match my understanding of ableism. You always want to scroll down to see if there are additional terms that you can use to add to your search. Looking at the list, we can see that disabled attitudes towards is a relevant subject heading to search. You'll also notice that you have the ability to explode the term. This means that I can select a high-level subject heading, and by exploding the subject heading, I'll be able to automatically include the narrower, more specific terms associated with it. Once I've selected it, I can click the Add button to see all of the terms associated with the terms I've selected added to the search box. To get the results, I'm going to click Search. Our search using the controlled vocabulary retrieves just over 4,000 articles. You'll notice, though, that the word ableism is still absent from the search. Just because the database said that it didn't like the term doesn't mean that we can't search it. So this is when we're going to search by keyword. To search by keyword, we're going to unclick the Suggest Subject Term and type in the word ableism. This will allow us to retrieve the results that have the word ableism in the title and the abstract. This retrieves just over 800 results. Because the terms that we've just searched are all related, we're going to gather them into a neat pile by clicking on the little boxes beside them. They're all related to ableism, so we want to search with OR. When we do this, it combines our search results, giving us just over 4,700 articles. The next step is to search our second concept, that of higher education. You'll notice that the button beside the Suggest Subject Terms is clicked off so that we can search the index of terms. You'll see that higher education is listed, and we need to read the scope note, again, to make sure that our understanding of the term matches the definition of the database. Here we're going to click higher education, and we're going to explode the term to get the additional term. We're also going to look at the more narrow terms to see if there's anything relevant, like graduate education, undergraduate education. You'll notice that the explode feature is available for these terms as well. I'm going to click Add to have all of the terms added to the search box. But the one thing you should know is that you can edit what appears in this box. Anything that isn't relevant to your particular search, you can simply remove. Highlight the terms and delete them. Once you're done, click Search to retrieve just over 30,000 results. Our next job is to search for the keywords or the synonyms that we didn't search previously. And again, to search them as keywords, we have to unclick the Suggest Subject Terms button. Searching for just those terms in the abstract or the title retrieves over 2.7 million results. We're going to take our similar terms for concept number 2 relating to higher education, and we're going to gather them together searching with OR. Right now, we have a set of results that aren't connected. This is where we need to look at our search terms and join our combined searches for concept number 1 relating to ableism and concept number 2 relating to higher education. We're going to search with AND to join our concepts together, to increase the relevancy, and to decrease the number of results we have to sift through. 2,300 results is way too many for anyone to go through. So what you can do is use the facets on the left-hand side of the screen to narrow your results. Here you'll see that we can narrow it down to publications that were published within the last 10 years. We can also narrow it down by the material type. So if you're looking for peer-reviewed journal articles only, you can click Academic Journals. Or if you're interested in the dissertations or book citations, you can select those as well. The one thing you don't want to do is to click this button here, Link Full Text. This will only show you the results of the articles that are available in PDF in this database. And you'll notice that we've gone from over 1,000 items to just 327. So you're missing out on the majority of the research on that topic. The reason why this is important is because you don't want to lose access to the Get It at UNBC button. So when you're scrolling through your results and you find an article that's of interest that isn't available in PDF, all you have to do is click Get It at UNBC. You have to remember that just because something isn't available in PDF in the database itself, we may have it available in another resource that we subscribe to. Here you're seeing that this article was not available in PDF in PsycInfo, but it is available in another database. All I have to do is click View Full Text to be brought to the PDF. If you click the Get It at UNBC button, and it happens to be an item that we don't subscribe to or own, you have the option to request it through interlibrary loan. You'll click the Request Item through Interlibrary Loan button, sign in with your UNBC credentials, and the form will be automatically populated for you to place that request to receive the article within 24 to 36 hours. There are additional ways for you to limit the number of results that you get or refine the type of results that you retrieve. These include the source type, the subject or major heading, the publisher, the type of publication, the language that the articles are written in, the age, gender, research classification, methodology, tests and measures, as well as population. Questions or comments? Email us at library@unbc.ca.